Yeah. 2 for Tuesdays, y'all. Welcome back, Armani TV. I'm your host, Armani, aka Capo. That's Capo with a K though. Most people ask too, like, where did the Capo come from? That was just a name that I was given by a select group of friends who pretty much was just like, look, you know what I'm saying? That's like your stance, you know what I mean? That's always been your position, the boss. Or at least the capo in the Italian mafia is like one of the bosses, like an underboss. I don't need to be the big dog in charge, but just know I'm one of those guys that you got to go to and get that stamp of approval. But yeah, it's 2 for Tuesdays. 2 tips for the price of one. And actually, how I'm gonna make it is it's going to be an open panel, so it don't have to be a credit tip. But in particular, that's what I am bringing to the table when I do these lives. You know what I'm saying? I usually talk credit with you guys, share some information that I've used or that I'm utilizing currently that's helped to enhance my credit profile, and I'm on my way to establishing great credit. I'm in the 600 range right now, looking to be in the 700s by early May. If not, I'll settle for June. But the whole point is all the things that I'm doing now between March and that time in June is what's going to make the difference, is what's going to make it possible for me to get from where I am to where I'm looking to be. So, and actually, I'll show you guys currently. 602 on the TransUnion, 617 on the Equifax, and my Experian is at I think a 570. So I'm on my way, y'all. You want to be in that range comfortably, anywhere from like a 640 to a 750. And that's just in regards to application approvals, things like that. It's definitely going to make the difference. But yeah, I just got another 13 points on my Experian. So not a high score at all, but I'm showing you guys so that you can see. The easiest way to actually understand, and I guess the best way to sell things, is to actually show people. So there's no special tricks. I'm utilizing the exact information that I'm giving you guys. So we talked about last week trade lines. What is a trade line? These are different accounts that are actually reported to your credit by they're reported to the bureaus by the creditor. So you have things like credit cards, like installment accounts where you're making a certain, payment onto this account. Those are things like considered trade lines. And last week we covered self-lender. Self is very, very big on the internet. There's a lot of different people who covered self, and it's all real. Everybody's talking about it because it is that simple. It's pretty much you setting up a CD, like a traditional certificate of deposit at a bank, except this is online. And the monies that you put into it monthly, when you do make your payments, they get reported to the credit bureau. So with the traditional bank CD, your mom or your dad goes in, or you yourself, and you go in and open this up for somebody else. That CD has a certain amount of time before it matures, before the money is, able to be pulled and utilized. But they basically just go and, make their payments until the CD matures. But they don't get any sort of credit validation. Nothing gets reported to the credit bureaus. So the traditional bank CD lacks what self-lender has pretty much set up. And it's an awesome, phenomenal way for people to be able to build their credit. So I wanted to give you guys a new tip because I was looking up new trade lines, and I ran across this a couple days ago, and I set myself up with an account. Let me do this. Give me 1 second, guys. See what Credit Sesame is talking about. Earn cash when your score goes up. Really? Wow. So that's a new feature. I hadn't seen that before. So apparently you got an app, guys, called Credit Sesame. I used to use this app. I just re-downloaded it for the first time in a while. But apparently this app actually gives you cash when your score goes up. That's crazy. $10 for 10 points. Your score going up 10 points. That's pretty dope. That's a great incentive. But Credit Sesame is also like another Credit Karma. So it's an app that you use to monitor your credit. And monitoring your credit is one of the most important things, guys, on your journey to establishing great credit. You got to know exactly where you are, again, to know where you're going. So you checking your credit daily does no harm to your credit score. But if you're constantly applying for things like credit cards, credit applications, and the creditor is checking your score, they may tell you, and they try to sell you on that, oh, it's going to be a soft pull. We're not going to really run your credit. Don't fall for that, because even enough soft pulls will essentially build up. You know what I'm saying? To where it does do harm. And it makes you look desperate, like he's, everywhere trying to establish credit. So I'm just getting logged in. Give me a second. Yo, Woke, what's good, man? You here? My God. So yeah, Woke, I was just talking about this this app I just downloaded. I actually used to use this years ago. It's just like Credit Karma. It's called Credit Sesame. They allow you to check and monitor your credit report, which is great. It's, again, one of the most important things, guys, as you're making your way to good or great credit. You want to know exactly what your score is, where you stand. So you can't know where you're going unless you know currently where you are. All right. So if you could look, my score is down 55 points. All right. So technically speaking, my TransUnion was at a 657. I lost 55 points. And this is what I want to show you guys, because in the process of me bringing the score back up, these same exact tips that I'm giving you guys are exactly what I'm using. So the the goal is to be at least a 740. A 740. We want to be at a 740 by June. So we got another 100 and some odd points to go. 136, 134. Now, these are just TransUnion and Equifax. So the experience score, which is what I showed a little while ago, the 572, that's a whole different bureau. But yeah, Credit Sesame, though, dope. Made the 2 for Tuesday real easy. I wanted to give you guys 2 trade lines, and in the midst of me looking for the first one, I found the second one, because I was actually going to give you guys something different. But I would download Credit Sesame, create an account. It is free. They do have some subscriptions, like a $7.99, a $9.99 plan. If you don't want to go with the standard one, which is free, those sort of plans, they just, they offer you a couple different tips that aren't offered in the standard plan. But again, the idea is to just have an app where you're able to monitor your credit so that you're able to. Oh, Taya, what's good? What's good? What's good? Yes, you finally caught me. Welcome. Yeah, I just was getting started too, so you didn't miss anything. We was just talking about Credit Sesame, which is an app. That's one of the tips today for Tuesdays, as we talking about helping people to build up their credit. All right, so Credit Sesame, go download this if you have your phone available now. Download it. What I find unique about this app is while it allows you to monitor and look at your credit at the very same time. Let me turn this down. So while it's allowing you to monitor and look at your credit, which is important so that you're able to see what accounts are up there, what needs to be deleted, so on and so forth. It also, from what I just learned, is it pays you as your credit score goes up. So let's say, for instance, you just gained 5 points on your credit score. Your credit score went up 5 points from something you did right, maybe utilizing a tip that you learned on Armani TV. Hint, hint. They'll pay you $5 for that. So I think that's pretty awesome. And again, they have a tip section, so they give you whatever tips that they feel, and it's all personalized based on your actual credit profile. So everybody's profile is different. We could have the same credit score, but have different accounts on our credit credit report. So the age of your credit, the usage, how much credit you're actually utilizing, your payment history, the inquiries that are on your credit report, your account mix, like how diversified, you got different accounts, a little loan over here, auto loan over here, a mortgage over there. These are all different things that make up your actual credit score. So a lot of people will think, oh, I pay all my bills on time, my credit is great. But you want to have a variety of bills. Your payment history, how long it is, that matters as well. A lot of times you'll have somebody with a high credit score that's still seeing a lot of denials on applications simply because they only have like a 6 to 7 month credit history. So you've paid all your bills on time, but just for a short period of time. So you'll hear a term called piggybacking. Definitely a big tip that I wanted to talk about today. Piggybacking. If you could find somebody who would allow you to piggyback off of them, it is simply becoming an authorized user on their account. So you won't receive one of their credit cards, but what you do receive is their positive credit history, however many years that they've been paying on time, so on and so forth. So the greatest thing about piggybacking is, again, you don't need a card. You simply need that person's credit history, their profile, how often they paid on time, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So you could have an aunt, an uncle, maybe your mom, your dad, even a friend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that is responsible and that does pay their bills on time. Say, hey, I'm looking to, purchase a house in the next couple years. Have you heard of the term piggybacking? Would you be able to add me to your account as an authorized user? And if this is a person that does have good credit, more than likely, they definitely know and understand the term piggybacking and authorized users. It's just whatever, you set up. With me in particular, I did, I piggybacked off of a cousin and offered, to help with the credit card bill, monthly or whenever, he needed the assistance, so on and so forth. I don't need a card. I don't have a card. And again, the point is to not get a credit card. The point is you're adopting their credit history. So this person could have had their credit card for the last 10 years and have paid all of their 10 years on time. That is great credit history. You want to piggyback off of somebody like that because it's going to boost your score. So let's say if you're in where I'm at, like the low 600s, something like that would definitely boost me right around to where I would need to be. You know what I'm saying? And the greatest thing about that is, again, you don't need a card, because what's going to happen is once your score is where it needs to be, you're going to be able to go get your own card with another company anyway. So this is all information, and it's fucking phenomenal, and it's awesome. And this is just how, good information works. Until we have it and we don't know and understand, we're frustrated. We're going through things, you know what I'm saying? We're applying here, applying there, and we constantly trying to figure out why we're getting denied. So this is why I even learned cash really isn't king. While I love cash, I always keep cash with me. Becoming an adult, a 35-year-old man, you know what I'm saying, father with 2 children at that, you begin to learn the importance of credit. because you want to advance in life, and you want to get a nice house, or own a nice vehicle. All of these things are going to involve credit, especially if you're not trying to utilize all of your cash. Utilize your credit. Building a strong credit profile only actually welcomes you to more money. I know people with literally $1 million credit lines. So technically, they're millionaires just off of their credit. You know what I'm saying? So you can build that up without actually making millions and millions of dollars. You just have access to that sort of money. So yeah, piggybacking Credit Sesame. They will pay you as your credit score goes up. I think it's a great incentive. I'm trying to, okay, cash. Yep. Create. Yep. Here it is. So it says it right here. Claim Sesame Cash Credit Builder. So you can grow your score. You get cash rewards, as well as you're able to refresh your score daily. So I haven't made the account yet. I am going to make it right now. And again, this is just like the self account that I was telling you guys. So why does this benefit me? This is going to be another account. Remember, we were just talking a couple minutes ago about having a diversified portfolio. It's the same way with stocks. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not somebody who knows or trades stocks, it's the same thing with credit. They want to see that you have a mixture of accounts. So me adding this credit builder is going to be another account on my credit report, which will make my score go up, especially based on how you treat it. Now, again, how you treat it is the most important thing. Don't just open up credit builder accounts with no intentions on paying on time. We understand that credit is simply the ability to pay on time. That's literally the definition of credit in this regard. The ability to pay on time, because your ability to pay on time is what's going to discern or determine your credit score. So this is a new account. I'm going to go ahead and set this one up and see exactly what, sort of fees. It's probably something as low as $9 to $10 a month. And the fees aren't even important to me, to be honest with you, because I understand that anything that I'm investing or that I'm putting into my credit is simply an investment. So these are investments. These are investments, and I will make these investments all day long, especially when I know down the line, this is going to have me in that Range Rover that I'm trying to get. Feel me? This is what's going to get that double-decker, triple-decker house and all that mini mansion. Yes. So yeah, Credit Sesame, guys. Definitely go download that. And I was looking for something else again when I found this one. So receive an email. Okay, perfect. So yeah, in the midst of looking for that other thing, I found Credit Sesame, in which, again, I used to use them years ago. Credit Sesame. I also use Wallet Hub. If you've never heard of them, Wallet Hub. Credit Karma, of course. These are all apps that allow you to monitor and look at your credit for free, and it doesn't harm your score. I like to take a look every day, every other day, just to see, because again, if you're always making strides or making, goals or whatever to hit, and different bureaus report at different times, then you want to stay abreast. You want to make sure that you stay on top of what's what. All right, good. Pretty good. So the payment history, most important thing. Payment history. You start slipping up, making, some late payments. That's one of the things that hurt you the most. And that's exactly what I'm dealing with right now. Those 55 points that I lost, as you guys can see right here. 1 or 2 late payments will do it to you. You know what I'm saying? So that brought me down. But again, not even sweating it. You'll watch me bring it right back up. And with the accounts that I have now, simply only thing that I'm doing is paying on time. One of the most important things, as I'm thinking about it right now, perfect. Why are you paying on time? Easiest way to do that, set up auto pay, man. Everything in life should have an auto pay option. Everything in life. Auto pay it. It just relieves the mind from having to worry about paying late. My guy, there you go. Perfect. He's here, so I can make a mod. I don't know if I could do it on this one, bro, because this is StreamYard. But appreciate you from coming to the show. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to make you mod on here, bro. Because it's a StreamYard. Wolfen, you know what you do? Yeah, Navy. All right, so you got Navy Federal. That's dope. So what Jamil is talking about, guys, actually was I was speaking about that last week. Well, what I'm gonna do, bro, after this live is over, just comment under the actual video on YouTube, and then I'll make you a mod from there. Because yeah, it's technically on StreamYard, but yeah. Listen, auto pay is just mind at ease. It's your mind being at ease and literally the assurance of knowing it's going to be paid when it needs to be. So if you miss the grace period, let's say certain companies, certain creditors, they give you a grace period up to 15 days, you know what I'm saying, before they actually report it late to the credit bureau, because that's one of the things that'll tear your score up off the rip. You start getting late payments. It's not even saying that you didn't pay it. You just didn't pay it on time, which is why I said credit is simply your ability to make payments on time, to make on-time payments. That's all credit is in this world of adult credit reports and having a credit score. It's your ability to make payments on time, which is why you got, all right, let's just throw this gem out there. Kikoff. If you don't have it, write it down right now. Write it down right now. Kikoff. You gonna thank me like, yo, this fucking dude Armani, bro. That is fucking crazy. This was sitting out here the whole time. I had to learn about it. I found it actually on YouTube about a year ago. It's been doing me fucking wonders. Let me tell you about Kikoff if you haven't heard of it. Kikoff. And again, if you have a separate phone or if you're watching this on your computer or whatever, go on your phone right now as I'm giving you these gems. Just keep the App Store open and just be searching for these apps. And yes, Kikoff does have an app. They recently released it a couple months ago because it was just something where you was only able to go online. But Kikoff, in simple, and I'm gonna find the simplest ways to break these down because I could be very verbose, as you guys can see. I love to talk, have no fear of talking. I'm a people person type of guy. But let's break this down as simple as possible. Kikoff. What Kikoff is, there are how many months in a year? 12. What Kikoff simply does is it fronts you $12. So as soon as you sign up, it gives you $12. What Kikoff says is all we want you to do is pay one of the dollars from the 12 that we gave you each month. Every month that you pay the dollar, it reports to the credit bureaus. So that goes along with what I was just telling you guys. That's another trade line or an installment account. It's pretty much something to where it's one lump sum. Like even if it was a CD, let's say the CD was worth $500. You were making payments of $100 for the next 5 years. So each year you pay $100. Every year that you pay on time, they report that to the credit bureaus. So when the 5 years is up, your $500 is there. It's matured. It got a little interest, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. The same way that Kikoff works as well as self-lender, except that with Kikoff, they front you the money. And it literally is $12. Anybody that knows about Kikoff will know that is exactly it. It's a 12-month program with $12. You simply click pay. The money's already there. You know, you didn't put anything in, not a single credit card or debit card. All right. You click pay each month and it reminds you when the due date comes up. So let's say if you started your account today, more than likely your payments will be due on the 8th of each month, next month on the 8th, and then so on and so forth. So each month that it comes up on the 8th, you simply click pay. It minuses $1 from the 12 until all the dollars are gone, and you are able to see your credit score go up. Very, very simple. Very simple. I can go on and on about it in certain details, but it is literally that simple. And once you have the app and you start going through the little tutorials, then you'll get it from there. So I'm saying when the people get off, I'm like, I already know, you know what I'm saying? They leaving to go get that app. Yes. Leave, get the app, come right on back. We got a bunch of gems. I think that if everybody took this sort of direction, YouTube today would be a much don't want to use the word better. It'll be a much more productive place. Because who's to say productive is better? That's just my opinion. I don't want you to ever get anything twisted. My opinion is merely that. It's simply my opinion. But if I could give my people information that I know helps me and to get to the next level, if that's what you're seeking, you found the right person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a believer on positive energy as well as negative energy. Energy itself manifests based on what you actually give out. So if you're giving out positive energy, if you're giving out information, you should be receiving positive energy and receiving information as well. They want to promo BS. Oh, of course. They want to promote BS. That's a fact. And see, that's the problem. I was listening to a piece of Hassan Campbell live last night, and I have that understanding about him, period. Like, he feels like even with whatever information or knowledge that he has that he could pass, like the internet and YouTube wants to see, the drama and bullshit. So that's what he would rather put forth. And my only thing against that is that's like the majority of the world doing a certain trend. And because the majority of the world is doing it, I'm going to go ahead and follow it, even though I know it's wrong. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? So that sort of mindset is never going to really click with me. You know what I mean? If you just up doing negative shit, you know what I mean? Being negative just because you know that that's what the internet wants, you know what I'm saying? But it's not fruitful. It's not conducive to anybody actually growing. You actually are just creating more problems. You know what I mean? It may be funny. You know what I mean? I drink, smoke, I do what I do. I like to sit back, chill, laugh. You know what I'm saying? But it's all of what you choose to entertain you. It's all of what you choose to call funny or entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's that on that. Credit Karma. Credit Sesame. Definitely go and get that. Go ahead and download that if you haven't got it already. Credit Sesame and Kikoff. So let me show you Kikoff real quick because I do have it in here. Where's my Kikoff? There it is. Oops, needs to see me. Boom. So that's the Kikoff credit builder loan. And then they got the starter loan. So if you see the starter loan is at 0, I already finished that. And it says congrats on completing all your payments for your Kikoff loan. So that's essentially what you're going to get. You're going to do the starter loan. So when you start, you're going to do the starter loan. The starter loan is the $12 joint that I was telling you about. And all it is you logging in. Basically so look, this is all you basically have. You just need to log in on time every month. That's it. They're going to notify you when it's your time. You log into the joint and just click the green pay button. They give you the money. Every month that you click the green pay button on time, they report it to the credit bureau. Hey, such and such did a good job. They're doing what they need to do. They're being a responsible consumer with their credit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the dopest shit in the world. My thing is, once I found something like Kikoff and Self, I just went crazy, and I was constantly looking for more and more and more. So that's what these lives are going to be about. Each day, or you know what I'm saying, each week, I'm going to be giving you guys different gems and different tips, you know what I'm saying, on how to improve your credit. And I'm always looking. So whatever I find, I share with you guys, just to put it in simple. So today's gems were Kikoff and Credit Sesame. Credit Sesame is a platform that allows you to monitor your credit with no harm to your credit score. You can check it as much as you want. Three-way funding and Richard Fain be trying to teach people credit building too. Oh, word. Okay, I got to check them out then. I definitely will check those channels out, my guy. I definitely will check those channels out after this. As a matter of fact, let me just make a note in here. Hey, Siri.
Huh?
Remind me to check out Three-Way Funding and Richard Fain on YouTube.
Okay, add it to reminders.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. So yeah, I got to check those out. In the right lane, I could promo your channel for surely, brother. All right, so this is what we gonna do then, Jamil. It's 2:29, so I say I guess we could end it off at around 3:00, and then you know what I'm saying, you and I could chop up some business because I'm off for the rest of the day. I actually got off pretty early today. I was supposed to be off, and I just went in for a couple hours anyway because it's my son's birthday at the end of the month. So I'm scraping up all them extras. Me in a pot like this, getting all them extras, scraping the sides and the bottom, getting all them extras, man. I need it. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you checked out any of my other videos, Jamil, but I do fragrance reviews for the fellas. Today's fragrance. Well, actually, I'm not wearing Blue de Chanel today. I'm not wearing Blue de Chanel today. Hold on. I'll show you what I'm wearing today. But it's crazy, bro. Like, I have Wow Cologne. Wow Cologne. As we get into the spring, this is actually what I'm wearing today. If you ever heard of Versace Eros, it's a nice club scent. A lot of dudes rocking that out. I think it came out like 2015, 2016. This is what I'm rocking today. Yes, 1981, Los Angeles. That wood top joint. This right here is Versace Eros on steroids. This is crazy how Guess did this. Listen, man, smelling good, fellas. Your hygiene, keeping your nails clean, your face, your hair clean, just your body clean, period. It's one of the best things in the world, man. Word, Jamil, you know the vibes, bro. You know the vibes, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I always been into, looking nice, dressing nice. I come from the Bronx, so getting the new Jordans before back to school was always the thing as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Staying fresh. And my pops was actually that dude who had every bottle of cologne that you could think of on his dresser. Like every week when he would get paid, after the bills and all that was taken care of, how he would treat himself, he would buy like a nice watch, or he would go and pick up whatever the latest cologne was. I remember when this joint came out, that Sean John Unforgivable. I was like in high school. Was it high school or was it ninth? High school or 8th grade? One of the two. It was around that time though, when P. Diddy had came out with that Sean John Unforgivable. But yeah, so like just getting older though, bro, like that's pretty much how it was. Like, sneakers, that's always going to be the thing. You want to make sure that your feet is fresh. You know what I'm saying? Got to have on some good kicks if you got on a good fit. But smelling good, that's one of those things that sets you apart. So, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about being in the dating realm, you know what I'm saying? If you one of the young men like me who's not married, you know what I'm saying? A female is on an adventure every time that we go out, just based on my smell setup. And you know what I'm saying? What is he going to smell like next? You know what I mean? Is I never, within the same week, it's rare that I'll wear the same cologne within the same week. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm actually like, I just bought it and I'm trying to really get a feel for it before I do a review. So I wear it literally the whole week. But other than that, always switching it up. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like an adventure, Because 10 dudes could have them fly Balenciaga sneakers on, or you know what I mean? Everybody went and got them same Jordans. Now, how you style and put stuff together could be different, but your smell is something that a female is always going to remember. Always. So you want to be known for that. Like, oh, this nigga, he always smelled good. Like, ever since I met him, you know what I'm saying? That's just that one. You want that to be one of them things that a chick say, you know what I'm saying? She remembers you. Nah, that's a fact, bro. You know the vibes, man. Chill. Where you from, Jamil? I don't think you ever told me where you was from, bro. I'm from the Bronx, man. Bronx, NYC. The accessories. Listen. Oh, DC. Okay. Shout out to DC then. Word. I passed through DC. Matter of fact, I had sold when the off-white Jordans first came out. I had bought a couple pair to my cousin, her college over there. That's Howard over there, right? Yeah, I was at Howard. I bought a couple of them off-white joints over there. Them joints, them joints was going crazy on the campus. Them young niggas was running it up, spending a rack on a pair of sneakers. I'm like, yo, yes. I had one pair. I ended up selling mine, but I remember I had like two cats over there in Howard. I think that's where I was at. That's the that's the joint. Okay, yeah, he said, yeah, Howard. Word. I went to that college, bro, because I was driving up. It was actually like the first time I had got a rental car. Yo, me and mines. Salute, Queen. Yeah, like I had just got a rental car and I was driving from coming up a little. Yeah, I was driving up. Driving up from North Carolina, going up to New York to see my kids. And I had stopped through Howard on the way there. Yeah. That was like my only time in DC though. Like I drive through it, of course, all the time. I, take them trips back and forth from New York to NC, but I gotta come and check out DC more, man. Definitely look like a beautiful city. I know that the campus was lit. Their campus was lit. Oh, I ain't know Greg was here. Yo, Greg, what's good, man? My fault, brother. And he said, look, I'm here like I said. Yeah, I was in the zone, man. Y'all gonna have to rewind the tape, you know what I'm saying, so y'all could get them credit tips. I gave out 2 awesome tips today. Just to recap, we was talking about Credit Sesame, which is a platform that allows you to monitor and look at your credit for free. You know what I'm saying? There's no charge, no harm to your credit score, does no harm at all for you to be able to look and check, know where you at so that you know where you're going. And they started something new to where they're giving you monies every time that your credit score goes up, which I think is fucking phenomenal. That's a very, very good incentive for you to want to raise your credit score. That house is a good enough incentive for you to want to raise your score. You look at your kids and wanting better for your kids is enough incentive for you to want a better credit score and a better credit profile. But imagine literally getting paid just for your score going up. Oh, your score went up 20 points? Here's $20. Oh, word? Let me get that 100 points then. You feel me? You heard? Let me get that 100 points then. My joint just went up. Matter of fact, my joint just went up 255. Break me off. 2 blue faces in a grant. 2 blue faces in a grant. You heard? Word, bro. All facts, man. All facts. But yeah, so Credit Sesame and then Kikoff, which is another credit platform, but this is a what they would consider a trade line or an installment account. So what Kikoff does is they front you a certain amount of money when you join the platform, and then you use that money monthly when it's due to pay, and they report your payments to the credit bureau. And it's awesome and phenomenal. Awesome and phenomenal. And they actually have a little credit card that they give you and all that. So yeah, man, like a lot of this listen, this information is what's going to have us in that elite, that bracket. You want to become, you know what I'm saying, a part of that elite, that bracket. And I ain't talking about that elite, just being elite, you know what I'm saying? Being able to go to the car lot, you know what I mean? And literally they just look at you and be like, what color you want? You know what I'm saying? Because your profile is on point. Only thing they asking you is, what color would you like? You know what I'm saying? It's levels. It's levels. It's levels, y'all. So that's what we talking about, man. That's what we was talking about. Right. Putting nothing down. You Jamil, feel me? Listen, I can see, I ain't gonna hold you. I can see me and Jamil, stunting, pulling some wild, like, yeah, you know what I mean? We both going to the lot to grab something. All right, he got the gray joint, I got the black joint. You know what I mean? And literally the competition being, imagine that being a competition with your friends. Oh, word, son, you put 500 down? Yo, bro, I put nothing down. You heard? 500 is nice. I put nothing down. Imagine that. Damn, yo, word, that's good, bro. I got to get to where you at. No worries, you'll be right there, man. Look, if you only having to put down 500, you almost there. Just keep building up that credit. We gotta inspire each other. You know what I'm saying? To want to enhance. That's the way to floss on your man's. Like, yo, look at my credit score, B. You feel me? Because I already know. While cash is considered king, when your credit is right, you truly can have nice things. While cash may be considered king, when your credit is right, you truly have access to nice things. For real, for real. No cap. No cap on my head. You heard? No cap on my hair. But yeah, man, we were just vibing out. So yeah, with the kickoff and credit Sesame, that's the 2 for Tuesday today. Tomorrow is Winning Wednesdays. And how I was thinking of doing Winning Wednesdays again is we talk about our wins from Monday and Tuesday. It's the middle of the week. So we talk about, what we did Monday and Tuesday, whatever little winnings. It could have been getting a free coffee at your local store. You know what I'm saying? Just because your energy was good that day. Whatever it is, whatever makes it a winning Wednesday for you. Share it tomorrow and, how you want to progress for the rest of the week. So again, Winning Wednesday, the winnings from the beginning of the week and how I want to finish off the rest of the week to make it a positive week overall. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to move on to Thirsty Thursday. And then, of course, Friday, Flow for Friday. But that's basically it, y'all. That's basically it. Ain't nothing too heavy. I will be back probably a little bit later on today with my guy, Hamp. I'm going to speak to my dude, Jamil, now. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple things lined up. Y'all look forward to that new Well Connected app that will be in the App Store early June. All right, so we calling it spring, even though they're early summer, I guess. But this is going to be a social network like other social networks, except that it was built by me. And the object is to truly connect, opposed to showing you a bunch of ads, advertisements, things that you really didn't go on a network for, or a bunch of drama. This is going to be a network actually about collaborating and making things happen. You know what I'm saying? So I developed something called a profile type on this app. Actually, let me give you guys a sneak preview real quick while we're on the live. So that's my little app icon in the corner, Well Connected, the WK. And if you see the logo close, it's two hands making that logo, two hands connecting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it should be about, connecting. And that's what this app is all about. So again, when it first loads, you got a wall. It's going to give you a feel of like Facebook or Twitter or something like that. But again, the object is being able to post, stream different things. So you got photos, videos, and audio. I think that the audio feature is one of the coolest things about this app. Check this out, y'all. Watch this. All right, so what do you want to stream? I'm going to stream. All right, check it out, y'all. I think one of the coolest things is being able to build. All right. So a lot of times when you go on a social network, somebody may have a very, very good opinion. You know what I'm saying? And we all hate to read paragraphs. And we know that the comments is like the most popping thing. But imagine a network where now that big ass paragraph was turned right into this. All right, check it out, y'all. I think one of the coolest things is being able to build. All right. So a lot of times when you go on a social network, somebody may have a very, very good opinion. You know what I'm saying? And we all hate to read paragraphs. And we know that the comments is like the most popping thing. But imagine a network where now that big ass paragraph was turned right into this. And then I could comment back. like and share. All that, man. I even made my own like, but look at the like button, the peace sign. Look what happens when you press the like button. You see that? It's going to be great. Phenomenal. I won't release too much on this live, y'all, but that is my time. I will be back later on. Make sure them post notifications is on. Credit Sesame Kikoff. Go get those and get started today. Armani TV. I'm out of here, man. Jamil, I'll be with you soon, brother.